What's going on, everybody? I am Captain RoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell 2, Game of Saving Throws 64. What's going on, my friends?
Time to roll some dice.
He didn't make the joke. He didn't make the numbers joke today. So proud of you, Mud. I'm so proud of you.
New week. New week, new
Don't
me.
worry, I'm saving for the banger. Also, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
So
slide.
that's how the night's starting.
What a waste.
Burn them, baby. Burn them.
What do you do with those nat 20?
There we go, even it out.
So it's true game of saving throws nonsense right there. Let's see. My luck for the night is a 9.
No, I mean, we prefer to burn our nat 20s making breakfast, trying on clothes, shopping, all good things to burn nat 20s on.
Right, naturally.
Now that I think about it, those have been some epic moments in game of saving throws when those 20s have hit.
They're sometimes the most memorable. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that, man. Woo. It does not feel like it's D&D time this week. It's been a weird void space between Friday and now, and my sleep schedule's thrown off. I don't know. Maybe I'm just vicariously living through mud, not sleeping.
You're not the only one, man. We literally we were in the car this afternoon running out to something, and I was like, oh yeah, it's D&D tonight. I thought I had to play Sea of Thieves.
I was trying to watch History Channel with my old man on a completely different night as well. So I'm right there with you. We watch the the Lost Gold of World War II together.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, man! You get what they have a certain name for these. They call them archeo porn. It is. It's like your little dose of national treasure mixed in with reality TV.
That's the best.
Yeah.
All I can think of is you guys have probably never heard of the Gold Channel, but there was a guy named Buzzard on the Gold Channel that my old man used to love to watch. Pretty much the same thing.
Nope.
The Gold Channel?
Yep.
The Gold Channel. Exactly what you think it is. It is a channel for guys who like to chase gold.
Yep. Yep. There was like these original gold panning celebrities. Yep. We have some of those VHS.
Wow.
Yes.
Those are so lo-fi, man. Oh my god. I mean, there's only so much you can look at that conveyor belt looking for dust flakes, dude. Oh. Truly madness.
I learned how to pan gold from Buzzard. He'd sit there and talk to you like this, and you gotta take the thing and you gotta spin it around and you gotta get it in the water. And then you gotta do this.
That's the secret.
What happens to a person in their life that's how they end up talking as an old man?
I'm pretty sure copious amounts of tobacco.
Just
can
cigarettes?
account for that. Yeah, 100%.
So, true story that a lot of people don't know about my family is that my grandma had to yank my grandpa out of Colorado back to Missouri at one point in time because he was obsessed with panning for gold in a certain area. While his fleeting success trying to find gold, what he didn't realize is the actual gold was the property. That town is now Telluride.
Ah. Don't you ever wish you could follow an alternate timeline? Like, just how would this have ended up if we had done things differently?
We would have an amazing lease. we would have an amazing lease out there. It would be like the folks that lease to Disney. Life would be very uninteresting, I imagine.
Not a care in the world about money. No toilet paper. Don't worry. Reach into the safe. Grab the hundreds.
I thought you were going to say that she dragged him away from Pan of Gold, and then 2 days later, somebody struck it rich in the same stream.
I mean, striking it rich and finding gold, or the payoff of being this massive resort town,
That's
not the same.
How much gold you find?
They never did find Curly's gold. Radio, you got any announcements for this week?
Oh, Destiny has a new content drop, and I'm loving it. For now, we'll see what happens as Season of the Arrival spirals on. The storytelling from the first couple of days has been really good. I'm hopeful with some of the things they dropped with the next couple of years of content, especially the fact that Vault of Glass is coming into year 4 of D2. And I know that's weird to say when it's, like 14 months away, but still, come on. They've actually got a vision for the game. Let's just see if they can't release a bugged weapon into every season.
I refuse to acknowledge that weapon's existence.
Well, I'm telling you, first Iron Banner, we're all gonna know it's there.
Oh God, I hope it gets the banhammer before then, but it probably won't.
Just gonna consider that gun, and we're just gonna call it Voldemort. It's a he will not be named.
Yeah, it's appropriate.
Oh, it's so bad, man.
It'll be more of that with me this weekend as we grind to get our power level up, and then who knows, maybe attempt the vault and some raids. We'll see.
Yeah, the prophecy's going to come true. It is going to be the coolest Iron Banner set of armor of all time. It's totally going to be a rehash of Rise of Iron while this thing is going on, and I'm just going to have to bring my fingernails across the chalkboard to get there.
What we need to do
Rise
is
of
hang
Iron
a
was
punching
fun.
bag next to you, and just how many times you just slam into that in between matches. Just have a tally that goes along with it. No!
I missed that time in Destiny when Rise of Iron came out. It was a good time.
Truly.
It was a good era in Destiny.
You all are so nostalgic.
It's not
I
as nostalgic as
remember
I am
when
for the Taken
Destiny
King.
had cool raids.
Hey, listen, I
My
still
day, we had Icebreaker.
I still remember No Land Beyond. Also, that's a question. If they're bringing back Vault of Glass, how can they do that without bringing back Icebreaker?
They-
That's a
Just don't worry
quintessential
about
Vault
it.
of Glass weapon, in my opinion.
You know what? Fatebringer is the question. And if they bring back Fatebringer, how will they bring it back? I actually heard someone throw it out there, and this is not confirmed. This is all speculation, that they would actually do it and just have weapon skins. Like, you get the Fatebringer hand cannon weapon skin. So you have a hand cannon. It looks like Fatebringer, but it's not.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Oh, that's such crap. I would not be okay with that. Because that gun handled like garbage unless you managed to proc that headshot and got that explosion. You'd sit there and wait for it to reload like, oh, please, soon.
Listen, I'm not going to be any happier unless they bring back No Land Beyond, so it doesn't matter.
You just
You're
have to
just
get
not
everyone to
happy
his desk
in
to get it. He's
general.
got it.
Don't blame the game.
Hey, Twitch streamer, go play your one game, bro.
I will. After this.
Becky, you got any announcements for this week?
Yeah, Destiny also. This may be stupid, but we're stupidly going to perhaps try the new dungeon prophecy tomorrow. Even though I think the suggested light level's 140 and I'm like
That's correct.
109.
Good luck.
I got a little grinding to do tonight, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
I mean, you get to see parts of it and have fun.
Yeah, we'll get as far as we can. Check
Maybe
it
we'll get some
out.
good drops in the beginning or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. I was watching some people do it
Does it have
yesterday.
any
And
mid-tier, like mid-checkpoint drops?
it probably will. It should, just like Heresy.
The what are they calling them? What kind of Ingrams are they that have a little bit of darkness on
Umbra.
it? Yeah, Umbral Ingrams drop at a very high rate. So it does seem nice that it looks like you have enough healthy of those that every time you do one of the advancement drops in the weekly, you should have all your pieces up to whatever level you're at. So that is kind of a nice quality of life, since you can determine whether you need an armor or a gun. Kind of helps it a little bit. So I think it's
Yeah.
going to go a little bit faster this go around.
Yeah, not as much grinding I think is going to be as necessary, especially because you can kind of choose and change your engrams to be more weapons or armor.
Yeah.
and, like, I like that a lot.
Yeah, that is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mud, you got any announcements this week?
Just playing more Sea of Thieves. Still doing Twitch drops till the 17th. So we're playing just nothing but Sea of Thieves. Still waiting to hear back on Twitch partnerships. So maybe this week, maybe next week. We'll see.
You're gonna do it.
So
Cheering for you.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Over on this side, my greatest news is my fiber gets installed out at the cabin on the 25th of this month, so I don't have an excuse for not getting my done like I should. So that's going to be a great quality of life improvement for me, that I can step off the lake and still get things done out there, like my YouTube workflow, which has been abysmal between dealing with our family situation, plus spending time with the old man. So look for an increased time, hopefully getting back to that 48 hours after the episode drops. But I got a pretty good workflow now, and I got an editing station set up. We're in better case if I have an oh shit moment like I did last week, which I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get this all smoothed out, and then I just decided not to hit record on one of the episodes, so that was fun. Haven't done that in 100 episode. Yeah, I got it.
I gave it a month before you're just living at that cabin full time, never leaving.
I mean,
fiber, you got a lake.
I won't until it probably can't use the boat. I mean, that's kind of the point, you know.
If you get an icebreaker on the front of that thing, you can use it all winter. Put a plow on it.
That would be so cool. But really, the nice part about this is you want to like grocery shop here. Like you do all like your normal stuff, and then you kind of pack in, because when you go there, it literally is. It's Piggly. It's like Piggly Wiggly, you know. It's you don't want to wait to buy your steaks, you know. Like if you're gonna bring in some good cuts of meat into the lake house, you want to buy it back home before you get there. The towns are just really small that are around it.
Mm-hmm.
You can get your bag of chips and your batteries at the DG. But like I haven't scoped the scene out, and even at that, you're like driving 35 minutes to get to that store. I'm like, nah, I'll just bring all my stuff in. However,
living that Walden life, that Emerson shit.
It's true. It's nice though.
Some Thoreau stuff.
I mean, except for Thoreau didn't have a side by side and the unlimited resources.
I don't think Thoreau had Wi-Fi and fiber.
Yeah,
he had what he needed. Okay.
Yeah,
needs evolve.
It's pretty ridiculous. Guys, if you're trying to play Stream Roots right now, I'm firing that bot back up. It just shut down on me. So give me just a second. Normally during the intro you guys don't, but just in case, I'll give you guys the green light here in just a second. Go down our list here. The week of D&D begins. As last week, we're being sponsored by StartPlaying.Games for the rest of the month. You can use !play D&D inside the chat. Last week, I was too consumed to be able to get onto our deadline to get our first commission game in on a Monday. So if you guys have sent in those lovely applications, you are still good. I'm going to be responding to them all throughout this week, and we're going to get that session going this Monday. So if you guys don't know about StartPlaying.Games, you guys need to check out their website in that beautiful link below. My friends here are trying to hook up and get everybody in to relevant D&D games, and that's what it's all about. You can go on their website, you can see tons of dungeon masters listing their services off on a per session basis, and you guys can get grouped up into games that are heavy role play. You can get in groups that are heavy tactical combat, games that are full of puzzles, and not just D&D. They have a full spread. Appreciate you guys for sponsoring us the entire month. I highly encourage you guys, if you've been looking for a certain table and you still have not been able to fulfill those needs, this would be a great avenue to get paired up with a very, very competent professional dungeon master. So check out my friends Devin and Nate over at StartPlaying.Games. And as always, thank you to Voodoo Ranger for fueling the RP as always. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the latest drop IPAs. Thank you. Still waiting for that 1985 though. You know, that's what it's like when you're back in time.
Good. It's real good.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Of course, you would already have it before me.
What does it taste like? I don't.
Beer.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Oh yes, the flavor of nostalgia.
I can tell you the hop profile. I just don't know if that would mean anything to you.
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't.
Becca, it's like playing pull tabs in the corner with a pleather jacket. The
Got it.
strong smell of pipe tobacco and the clashing of pogs in the background.
I like all of that. I think I have my old Pog collection somewhere, so I'm up for that.
That kudos on that, man. I lost it. I remember getting them out for a 90s party in college, and they're whatever happened to them from there is gone. Well, like my 64 as well. Who knows where that thing ended up in the fraternity house?
Oh boy, that's a big loss.
We played it like every day though, so like, you know, we would come in the common room. It got more use out of sitting in the common room than it did back at my parents' house. Yeah. And as always, another big thank you to Roll20 for bringing us the virtual tabletop and the sounds that you guys hear, not only out in the audience, but between the rest of the players. Thank you guys for putting us in your spotlight program for the entire year. And last but not least, thank you to DnDBeyond.com for the insider access. You guys are rock stars. As we say every week, if you have not tried to create a character with DnDBeyond.com, you are sorely missing out. Let them do all the heavy lifting and let you stick to the creating. Awesome. And you need to check out the dice roller because it's super sweet. And it's available to everybody now, not just subscribers. So, you know, give that some bitch a whirl. On that note, I think it's time for us to dive back in to last week on Saved by the Spell. Game of saving throws. After the party sorted their affairs, after the siege of Svardborg, they decided to have their own festive Cracker Barrel around a large drum of mead and consuming whatever wine was left from Cheekios. You guys begin to sort out your affairs and determine exactly what would be the best direction for the party moving forward. Discussing your friend Nighthawk still being held captive somewhere in Yansi Bin's palace. The threat of losing the now combined Imri's North Star Compass and Conch together before you can actually get to the storm giants deep below in the sea in the maelstrom. The affairs of what is held back at Waterdeep. Explaining to Sirach what truly happened to his family. Reconvening with Lord Roaringhorn. Sending Dante off to study and gather anything that he possibly can to help aid in the battles to come. You guys decked out the newly renamed Imri's Sacrifice. Leroy still at the helm. You guys set off underneath the stars. And in true fashion, I can't remember the last 5 minutes. Did you guys pass through that gate into Waterdeep? You have not yet.
I don't believe so. I thought we were just heading there.
Yeah.
Yep. We will pick up with you guys back on that ship Characters can all receive a long rest. You guys are going to rise at dawn in open water, headed towards Waterdeep.
Valas is gonna walk around the ship, checking all the rigging and lines and rope, making sure Leroy didn't fuck anything up.
Kiki's going to be sitting on Leroy's shoulder, chatting his ear off, telling him all about all the adventures that he missed. Because Leroy is the best. He would never mess up the ship on purpose.
Just a great listener.
It helps when you have no ears. It's good to be getting out of the winter here. Did not like it. Everything was so cold.
But you got to dress in these exotic furs.
It's not about the fashion. Plus, I already look good. I don't need a coat on top of it to hide all my pretty fur. It wasn't meant to be like bundled up. Plus, it's harder to move when you've got all the fluffy coats on and everything. I don't like it as much.
I can agree with you.
Histor, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing over there?
I don't know, just kind of staring at the water.
Oh, quit looking at the water and make yourself useful. These skeletons are fucking idiots.
They're doing a great job. We don't really have
What
to
are
do
you talking
anything.
about?
You're such a busybody.
Valas plucks the line and it just snaps.
Okay, that's a poor example. All right, that one was a bad one.
I guess
Histor,
we're
go
lucky the
fix
ship
that.
even still floats after the ass whooping that it took.
Yeah, well, it's barely seaworthy. Spent all night below just trying to patch up holes.
But it's floating and we're fine. We're not going to get into any battles. It's okay.
Actually,
Right?
you know, Ruby, now that you say that, I think I will tend to the ship a little bit. Usually when you don't think something's gonna happen, that's usually when a giant kraken will try and kill us.
We are in the sea. Malakar doesn't know that, right? Like, we're too far north or whatnot that he'll never figure that part out.
You don't assume that everything in the sea Malakar doesn't know about?
Well, I don't.
Sea god?
Well,
Giant.
he's a new sea god. Maybe they all haven't, like, pledged their allegiance to him or something. I don't know.
What? You talking about the shrimps in the water? They're informing on what we were doing swimming out here?
Maybe they don't care and they're just staying out of all of it.
Malice, please, talk some sense into this tabaxi.
I don't know what they do.
I've been trying for the entire time we've known her.
That's not. Well, yeah, you haven't known me as long because you died in the middle of it all.
Yeah, okay. Don't have to bring that up. We all know.
Yes, we all know that you died.
Do you want to go spend some more time in your room downstairs?
That's not funny. That's not funny. I don't have anything to throw at him. There's like, is a skeleton passing by?
There's a certain rock with a cape on it.
Perfect. I'm gonna take Rocky, and I'm gonna throw Rocky
At me?
at you.
Can I try to catch it?
I'm gonna roll to attack.
I don't think you have any missile deflecting capabilities.
Let's see.
Do a Misty Step though.
That's an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I don't know what the damage rock
If
does.
Kiki's on your shoulder, Kiki can try to catch it.
Kiki is talking on Leroy's
Oh,
shoulder.
talking on Leroy's shoulder. Okay.
I do have arcane deflection, but I'm not going to use it for this.
What's Kiki's awareness like? She didn't have Sentinel, does she?
Improvise. Go ahead and roll that D4.
Okay. All right. 1 point of damage.
Ah, you stupid cat.
We're gonna throw it at your foot, right at your pinky toe. You're gonna walk weird for a little bit.
I'm going to pick up Rocky and walk over to Kiki. Hey, don't leave your shit hanging around everywhere.
You found Rocky! I was just telling Leroy about the part where we were fighting the giants. Do you want to tell your part of the story?
Leroy doesn't understand you.
Leroy understands me the most. Right, Leroy?
Oh, you can tell him that. Just keep your shit in your pockets.
I don't have pockets.
Oh, make some.
She's gonna walk over to Histor. He has a lot of like armor on, and she just assumes that a lot of clothing might indicate pockets. So she's gonna pull on the hem of his outfit.
What?
Mr. Histor? Can you hold on to Rocky for me? I don't want to lose him. Please?
It just kind of looks down at her. Takes it out of one hand,
Thank you.
stuffs it in the lining of his armor.
Take care of him, and every hour you have to feed him, okay?
What am I gonna feed a rock?
You feed it food. It's invisible, but you still have to feed him.
Got it.
Duh. Don't you forget. Promise?
I promise, Rocky
you.
will have filet mignon every hour on the hour.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
She's gonna hop back over to Leroy.
Big smile on Cheekios' face. He's gonna send Histor a message inside of his head. You finally saved something. In the form of 6 dragon eggs. And now you are the official keeper of the rock. These are the privileges that a paladin must uphold. Who keeps his oaths, Histor?
I'm just gonna look at Cheekios and open voice go. Gotta start somewhere, right, old man?
What are you starting?
You are not wrong.
Saving the world, one rock at a time.
Well, I'm glad you started now, I guess.
You can see it as they proclaim his name in towns. Histor Faust, the paladin with pockets.
I
Look at our
prefer
paladin. It has pockets.
I prefer rock keeper, but you know,
Uh,
I'll take what title you bestow on me.
you will have to earn the title of Rock Keeper.
As long as I can keep old Rocky here safe and sound.
Don't
It's gonna make-
disappoint. I think those monkey tears will really drown everyone if you fail us.
She came out of a block of ice with the same identical personality and chipper as before. I don't think there's anything that can get that monkey down.
I'm pretty sure if Rocky dies, she'll be disappointed.
Well, let's not find out unless we're feeling really dumb.
Aye.
At least she's caring about something, so that's good.
Kids and their pets, right?
Kids
Yeah, I
and their
guess so.
pets. Before you know it, you'll reach into that pocket and that you will not recognize that rock, Histor. It will be so much larger.
I'm kind of hoping it doesn't grow very fast, considering where I've tucked it.
God, I hope it's a magical rock.
Dante
Hey.
looks up from his book over at you. On second thought, I don't have any questions about what happened before I hatched out of my egg. I'll take that back. And he moves back to the front of the ship with his book. A mild concern on his
You
face.
hatched right away. It came from a beanstalk.
What happened to all the rest of those beans, by the way?
Oh, they're in the bag.
Which one?
The bag of holding.
Right.
I think there's at least 2 for sure, if not 3.
Who is the bag of holding now?
It's not me. I'm not responsible enough.
We retconned this last episode that
That's why I can't remember.
Yeah.
Harshnag gave it to Valas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag live rangerously. Drink responsibly.
You give. I guess, you know what? On second thought, having the bag in Valis' hands is probably the safest thing we can do.
What are the odds of him dying again, right?
I was just, thinking he's less likely to start throwing random beans around.
Oh. Hey, it worked out well for us the first time, okay? I have no regrets from anything I've done so far. Mainly because I can't remember half of it. I have a terrible memory.
Just be careful how drunk you are if you ever get a tattoo that says no regrets. No, a
That'd be a bad idea.
a couple of Dragonborns decided that they were going to live that lifestyle.
Fortunately, since I'm
Didn't turn out
covered
so well
in
for
fur, it's really hard to get a tattoo.
Oh, we could always shave it. I mean, I'm pretty sure Valis knows how to tattoo.
You
He's a
will
seafaring
know.
man.
I am not shaving anything. This
Hey.
is beautiful fur, and it took me a long time to make it as luxurious as it is.
Valis, if
not
I find
getting
some
rid
whale
of
bone
it.
on this thing, you think you can tattoo Ruby?
No!
I mean,
No.
I could.
No.
No promises what it's gonna look like.
No.
Whalebone squinix, all we
It's
need.
not. No. No.
I could try if that's
don't
what she
want-
wants.
No. It is not. Have you all suddenly gone deaf? Am I invisible in front of all of you? The answer is no.
I will
No
get
one's
I will get a prison tattoo if you get a prison tattoo.
I'm not. I've not been in prison. I
Sailor's
live inside of
tattoo,
your ears.
prison tattoo, same in my mind. Equal level of quality.
I'm not getting any tattoo anywhere of anything. No. I'll get piercings. I can get another one on my ear.
What,
I'll even pierce my tail.
Ruby, come here, look at this. This is Faye Spring Break 1994. I have small dolphin over here on above my ankle. You look.
So next to a tribal son.
I got the whole Godsmack album from '98 above, and you can see I'm not quite as good as I thought I was casting Minor Illusion. Like you can literally see me making the fake tattoo on myself, so I can't really contain myself from laughing. It looks good.
No. No. Does anybody here have any actual tattoos?
Well, I did, but they're kind of rotted off.
Let's see. Come on. What do you have?
Well, Voss is gonna hold up his arm where he's just got kind of like gaping sores. There used to be one here.
You don't look so good. I don't think. How fast are you rotting?
I'm not. This is how I've been the whole time since you brought me back. I just had a coat on before.
Oh, that's nasty.
Interesting point. He smells identical to the way he did when we met him. He was a dirty pirate then, and he smells like a dirty pirate now.
It is bad.
Under the water, the fish don't stink.
Should we get him like a band-aid or something?
We should restore him back to this realm is what we should do. I'm scared that we cast any magic, he will end up just being a slough of himself over to the side, and we will have to deal with an angsty slime rolling around the deck.
No, we're not gonna do anything until we figure all this other shit out.
Are you gonna make it that long? I mean, you don't look or smell very good.
I'll be fine.
Okay. Sure. So
At least that's what the giant god told me.
You'll be fine. Right. Okay, fine. You and your
Oh.
rotting flesh still walking around.
You can't trust a giant god. Who can you trust? Maybe a sea god or a god of air. Well, you know what? Never mind. You know, we've kind of had luck with some of these gods, so.
Yeah, I don't know if they really know that much.
I prefer to trust none of them, Histor.
That seems like the smartest.
You know what, Harsnag, with your ability with that axe and your tenacious attitude, had you trusted in one of those gods, they would have put you in their right hand and you would have slayed them for it, because that doesn't seem to be exactly where you want. You like being in the don't you?
I put trust in the axe in my right hand, and I put trust in the axe in my left hand.
You know,
That's how you live life.
That's why you're my bash brother. Kill everything first, sort out the dead from the faithful later.
It is for you, holy man, to decide.
Yeah, now you're one of those goody goods. You have a god that likes you.
Ruby, I've always had a god that likes me. My own personal in the way. Bahamut has always laid its blessings upon me. Some of the choices were mine. Some of the choices were others. Bahamut was always there.
Yeah, at least he sounds like one of the nicer ones. One of the crazy ones out there.
Dante leans over to Valas. It's like no one understands. If you don't believe in them, they won't exist. It's as simple as that. Goes back, turning his pages.
Well, I don't really know anything about gods. But just from my experience, not believing in something doesn't make it not real.
Oh, you like your friend Malakar?
Yeah, I definitely don't believe in him.
Unfortunately, he's a real god now.
He's a real
was
son of a
gonna-
bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna go with that option. He's killable, I assume, so that's good enough for me.
No, I will say, whatever it is that you have going on, Valis, this ship already looks more like your old one. I need everybody to roll a perception check.
Ooh, 19.
$14 and $9.
Everybody except for the 9. You can see there is that low rolling ghost-like mist that surrounded his ship before. It seems like the more time that Leroy and his crew of skeletons is on a vessel, a little bit more ghost-like and ethereal that vessel becomes. You can see properties where there would be holes in part of the sails that you would want to replace that seemed perfectly fine, especially with the patchwork job that was performed on this vessel to get it seaworthy again after running through the barricades of those frost giants. It's got a little bit of magic to it, there's no doubt.
I'm just going to assume that the skeletons only know how to build one type of ship. Just rebuild it back into the same style each time.
You know, pirate ghost ships. What can you say?
Well, hopefully we can use this to scare off any want-to-be attackers. No one wants to mess with a pirate ship, right? Much less a haunted one.
Most do not.
I wonder if we could scare any ships out there.
Let's just stay focused on this archway.
I'm just saying it could be fun.
You want to go play? You want to go play Raider? Let's do it after we've taken care of setting the ordering straight. And then if you want to go sail the seas, I'll around with you all day long because that sounds like a good time.
I'm just saying. We don't have a lot of supplies, and it might be the easiest non-violent way to get what we want. We'll just pretend to be ghosts, and that will appease us, and then we will no longer haunt them if they give us what we want.
Or we just go to Waterdeep and resupply and figure out what the hell we're gonna do with Malachar before we get to the Maelstrom.
How far away is Waterdeep, though?
Magic gates and things like that? I couldn't tell you.
Well, that's not... I'm preparing for the unknown. That seems like I'm the one with the best plan here.
You just want a little bit of sport because you're hungry.
Well, everybody's hungry. Who isn't hungry right now?
Yeah, I mean, I know the guy with the kiss the cook apron. I'm sure we could fire up some bacon. Well, actually, you'll eat the raw bacon.
Yes, I would. I don't know if this ship has any more. I'm just saying it's an option. Nobody else got any opinions on this?
Opinions on what?
We could haunt another ship and restock our supplies. If there happens to be one, maybe no ship comes by and then it's not an issue at all. But I'm just saying it could be fun, and then we get our stuff too that we need. Of course, it would only take what we need.
Have you ever attacked another ship and boarded it?
Well, that's why we do the ghost part, so we don't have to attack it. We scare them.
You think they're just gonna bow down and give you whatever you want because you're wearing a sheet over yourself?
Probably.
Some eye
I'd like
holes
to
cut
find
out?
out. It could work. With all the smoke.
I think you're underestimating what it takes to scare sailors.
Nah, I don't think so.
You're talking about men who spend their lives in an ocean with nothing to see for hundreds of miles in the middle of storms.
We have actual skeletons, though, that are walking. It's not like we have to fake the whole thing. We've already got like a holy ship, and we've got skeletons walking around. We've got half the stuff for a ghost ship. I'm just saying, the equation's there. Add it up.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be quite as convincing as you might think.
This is not a sea of friends. This is a sea of thieves, Ruby.
Well, I'm the one who's suggesting the thievery. I'm not being anyone's friend, but I'm not trying to kill them. I just want their stuff.
Yeah, well, people don't tend to part with their stuff without a fight.
Unless they're too scared.
Listen,
it's the best of both worlds. We're a mean, awful pirate, and we don't kill anyone for the morality of Histor's sake.
Ruby,
Huh?
Ruby,
What?
how many beings have you seen me kill on this campaign so far?
Yeah, but they were good people. Like, I assume we'd be attacking or stealing stuff from good people, and you don't want to take from good people or kill good people.
You said it. You don't want to take from good people.
I do.
Period. End
You
of
do.
story.
I would.
I mean,
That's why I took stuff from you guys to begin with. Look, it turned out for me. Stealing is good.
you were reverting back to the sweet potato thief.
And it worked. Look at where I am now. I think you guys are not teaching me the right lesson. This is on you, not on me.
You
Oh,
have to
you tell me.
understand, Ruby, you are here not because you're a potato thief.
But
You're
kind
here
of.
because you're really damn good at killing things. Use that to the better good.
I think it's because I'm good at both.
Well, in any case, do you see another ship around?
Do I? I'm looking for one of those periscopes. Not periscope.
Telescope?
Telescope?
This is a submarine now?
A spyglass?
A spyglass.
Wait, don't you have one? No, that might have been another
I know.
campaign.
We're going under. This is a magical ship now.
It's proof that we only talk in phrases, that we don't actually understand the words that come out of our mouths. All right, Mikhail's Navy. Go ahead and roll me a investigation check since you're looking for ships.
Not as Kiki. Her investigation's terrible. Okay, that is an 18. I'm looking with one. I don't have binoculars.
You look out into the frigid, cold north. It is a humbling experience to look out on an ocean that is vast and expanse in all directions, alone on what feels like a sheet of glass right now, far removed from the white caps that surrounded Svardborg and the rough seas, past the large chunks of ice and floating hazards. It is a great dichotomy as you turn and look back, still being able to see those mountains in the Valley of Kherdun, returning and looking forward to heading south towards a warmer climate. An odd transition area, not quite in the north, but not quite in the south. You find yourself alone, with only the horizon to guide you.
So there's no one yet.
I'm sure as we head further in and get closer to Waterdeep, we will no doubt see merchant ships that trade with the north.
I'll keep an eye out. I like this view anyway. I'll just sit up near the front and I'll keep watch for anything up front.
Considering that the populace does not know that Svardborg is under new control, I have no doubt that any merchant in their right mind has been trying to stay out of the area after what happened in Waterdeep. Especially since Lord Roaringhorn controls a good stake in those goods going in and out.
Well, now you're just not making it fun.
I'm just saying, this is the reality.
Yes,
You need to
we
think
add
also
facts to
about the
any
reality.
Situation. It's so much fun now.
These ships are headed up to Bryn Shander. How long have these ships not been going to Bryn Shander? Those people
Right.
may need the supplies that you are looking at, Ruby. All I'm trying to tell you.
Thank you for finally talking some sense into the cat.
Oh, if we're gonna go see Lord Roaringhorn anyway, he should be able to give us all the shit we need.
You'll purchase at a hefty discount. I mean, he is a businessman after all.
That businessman owes us a favor, though, Histor.
That's true.
That's why
Brought
we
back
remember
his
that.
friend.
He
We'll
owes
just
me
squeeze him
more
for
than a
everything he's
favor.
got.
How much does he owe you, Harsnag, for being his agent out there? Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to be envious on the fortune he's going to have to pay you for all this killed.
We deal in eternal debts at this point.
I don't know. The way that old man's going, he may live forever.
I would not put it past him. No one knows of his real current age.
I know somebody else like that.
What? What are you looking at me for?
No, I'm not talking about you for once, Cheekios. Relax. I'm talking about somebody back home in Cancaster.
Oh, I was definitely thinking Cheekios.
Yeah, I'm also talking about Cheekios, you old bastard.
You hide your age well.
Thank you. It's
I mean,
perks
you're
of the
obviously
Fae.
old, but
Where are you hiding it? Below those gray hairs?
I choose to show these gray hairs. I could not show them if I did not want to. As I turn back into my half-elf form completely, and I fancied it up a little bit to where I'm kind of punking out Dante at the same time. I got a little bit more done on my hair. Very, very high elvish, the way that Dante presents himself. I also pull out a it's not a book though, it's just it's a flap on one of the wine skins that I have to try and make it look like I'm reading a book, and I put my hand behind my back and begin to pace around the deck like Dante.
Yeah. You're a very pretty lady, as Valas walks to the helm and just spins the wheel.
dressing
Hey.
up like the young kids these days.
Cheekios, come here. Is that the third apostle of Robert Mondavi?
He's an ancient Fey Lord.
Uh-huh. What's the ABV?
14.5.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, when you're done trying to make the old kid look bad, let's do some fishing and drink some of that.
Who needs to wait? He pops open that Boda bag. Go get the fishing poles. I am bored. As you can tell, I'm done reading my book.
It's a beautiful thing. I know where the poles are.
Did you
just gonna-
even start reading that book?
Scamper down below.
You don't want to get into a reading race with me, Ruby.
Or what? What even is a reading race? I bet I could beat you at it.
Oh, really?
How hard could it be? My intelligence is okay.
It's gotta be as bad as mine. It's just two bullshitters going at it.
I don't know. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe it'll be okay.
Are you guys really so bored you're gonna have a reading race?
You say that because you know you would never win.
I would win.
How long did it take you to read that one chapter book? No, wait, that wasn't Mary.
Wait, I got poles. You guys are gonna have a read off now?
Nope. Yes.
And these nerds are gonna read a couple of books for fun.
I will still fish because I can do both.
You're going
Just
to
to
get
prove
the
a
book
point.
wet.
You're gonna fish, drink, and read.
Yeah, we're going to have a race of comprehension. We're going to read the first page of one of Dante's books. We'll randomly pull it out and see who can read and comprehend quicker.
I mean, all you need is to add playing the hurdy-gurdy on top of that, and I mean, we're set.
One-man band.
Is anybody else getting in on this? Eh?
Hell, I'll take a page out of Dante's
Fine.
book, even if I get my ass whooped. At least I might learn something.
I'll outread all of you put together.
This will be perfect. Now I have a chance to beat all of you at
But
once.
who wants to make it a friendly wager?
I don't,
Like
this
what?
is not. No.
I'm listening.
What do you got to bet?
The sweet potato? That's old?
You still have that sweet potato.
It's not in great condition and there's pieces of it off, but yes?
You've got that fancy helmet.
No. I am now smart enough to know not to risk that. Also, your head's too big for it. Why would you want it?
I'd fetch a nice price.
You don't sell something like this. No.
You can.
No. I'm not doing that.
All right, if you say so.
But the sweet potato is still on the table. Or in my pocket.
Have sweet potatoes.
I'm just, well, you wanted them at one point in time. That's why you had them.
I don't really have a use for them anymore.
Oh yeah, you're dead.
So you guys going to come up with some sort of wager on what you're going to throw down, or are we just reading for fun?
You got any ideas?
I think,
I know. Whoever reads the least has to talk to that one kid all the time. I already forgot his name. Who?
Fine, I'll tell you
bringing
what.
his dead dad back to. His
I'm gonna make this.
ashes.
I'm gonna make this real easy. Got a card here.
Mm-hmm.
This card helps me in battle. Gives me 1 point to what I can do, my athletic abilities.
oh,
I lay it down right now that I can outread the 4 of you.
I'll throw in. I've got 1 arcane recovery.
Oh, that's something that sounds like it might be rather tempting to old Valas over here.
I feel like I shouldn't have done that one.
I'll,
but
I'll put down a little bit of a fighting spirit.
Oh, fighting
Okay.
spirit
Something you
And
guys might
athletics?
be interested in.
and an arcane recovery.
Cheekios, you got something to throw in there? I never saw this coming.
Betting shrimp with cards.
Crosses his hands. That's wrong. That's the wrong one. I gotta look. I'm trying to find my cards. Fine. I will put on the teachings of the Autumn Court. And if I lose, I will show one of you scallywags how to death strike.
Oh, now I am really gonna try hard.
I'm going to enjoy using all of your guys' perks. Anybody want? How do we do this then?
Dante walks over. Not the hardest read in the planet, but not necessarily an easy interpretation either. We're going to go to page 294 of a little reading called The Prince.
Kiki's gonna wander over just for fun. She's not throwing anything in the hat. She's got a -1 intelligence. She's not going for this battle.
She can't read.
She can't read. She is illiterate, as we mentioned last
can't
time. But she's gonna pretend.
So, here's how this is gonna go. This is a reading and comprehension roll off.
Tell me what I'm rolling.
If you choose to read as quick as you can, you will get advantage on your intelligence to burn through and read the page as quick as possible, but you will have to roll your wisdom for comprehension with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Vice versa. If you want to read slower and get advantage on your wisdom.
Which
All
you
right.
guys' intelligence and wisdom.
They're the same for me.
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
Well, we can't just click through on everybody's cards to find out.
I have a -1 for Cheekios on intelligence, and I got a +5 on wisdom.
Oh, snap.
My intelligence is a +9.
Yeah, I know. Yours is dumb. So dumb.
I hope you roll a 1.
My wisdom's a 5.
All right.
Oh my god, damn it. We shouldn't have pegged you into this.
We're going to do these with public rolls on D&D Beyond.
Let's go.
Oh god.
Or, not D&D Beyond, I'm sorry, on Roll20.
I'm so scared. I'm gonna regret this.
This is going to be great.
I'm gonna just do a practice one real quick just to make sure I know how this
figure out where we're
works.
at? Oh, it's over there.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
4. That's a good start.
That's a great
That
start.
was a warm up. That doesn't count. Ignore that stupid thing. Okay, I figured it out, so we're good.
Are you gonna do this?
I will go last.
Fine. Give me that book. Cheekios knows better. Cheekios knows Valas has been way too confident in this wager. Never trust a pirate. So I'm going to try to read this bad boy as quick as I can. I'm going to roll with advantage to try to read this bad boy as quick as I can. Come on, baby. Yahtzee. I'm going to need a nat 20 probably. Come on. Oh, let's go. Let's go. 17. Let's go. Let's go. I needed that big time. Let's see here. I will also use my +1. I'm going to burn one of my own cards to make that an 18. Thank you,
Yes.
community. You are amazing. All right, so I got an 18 on my speed. Wisdom coming in hot here. How much do I understand from what I read from the prince? This is a +5. Oh, forsake me! 10.
Gosh.
All right, I'll go next. I'm gonna do the same thing. Go through it as quick as I can. Try and comprehend what I can. So 2 d20s. It's +1. It's a 13. Now my wisdom. Oh, I'm looking at it like it's Greek mythology. Damn it! Oh,
Oh my.
I'm gonna finish my reading. I'm just gonna look at it and go. Next, who's next?
I guess I'll give it a go. Just gonna roll straight on each. 23. And that's the intelligence and wisdom. Oh yeah, I gotta roll.
Oh, come on!
And a 22.
Come on!
Are you kidding me?
I'm
Oh!
gonna recite it word for word and just toss the book to Ruby.
Oh!
Can I just punch him in his stupid face?
Oh! Why the great equalizer would be the wisdom roll? God.
You think those charts and maps just read themselves?
Yes. Magic ones. Oh, okay. Let me just check something really quick.
Burn all your Streamless cards.
By the way, you got to thank Radio because he's the one who DM'd me and goes, "Hey, can we bet our own cards?" Yeah, that's a great idea. I love that. That's awesome.
Why not?
Well, yeah, just I didn't get to like flavor it RP wise. You know, that's all you got to do.
I do have some bardic inspiration.
Oh, you
better stretch out every ounce of that you can.
Oh my God, dude, you can
I've
plus
got
12 yourself.
Yes, I can.
Oh, son of a! The real ringer was her the whole time.
Well, let's see if she can pull it off with these rolls.
Let's just see what happens.
Okay, those bardics. If you're gonna double inspire both those rolls, you're gonna roll that D12 on here as well.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and read fast the first time.
All right, roll with
So
advantage.
that will give me the disadvantage the second time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you guys can't see the other one's a 15 though.
Yeah, it's not the one. It's not the one. It's the 15.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just out of reach up there.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll one of my 3 inspiration. Oh wait, no, I have to do it up here. So that's a D12. Sorry.
Get out of here.
Okay, because then that also adds my additional 2 from my wisdom. So that gets me up to a 31. Yeah.
Okay, no. Your first one was on speed. Your first one was on speed, so you got a
Right.
15.
Yes, and then I'm adding this one because that was my D12. I had my inspiration to that. 29 plus. I technically, for my modifier, or I have a +2 to that, so
Yeah,
31.
but 29 is your +2.
It's plus my bardic inspiration's in addition to it.
Right, your 15 plus 12
Yeah.
is 27 plus 2 is 29.
Oh, okay, 29. Okay, cool. All right, wisdom. So this is with disadvantage. Oh god.
You better pray to God that 12 comes in again.
Even them.
Yeah, even then, but my 29 does beat your 23.
It's gonna be an average.
Oh,
That's at 11.
is it -5 on your wisdom?
What?
Isn't that
No,
what
I
that
have
second
a
roll
plus-
is?
So it was that first one I rolled a 6, right? A 4 plus my 2, so that got it up to a 6 plus this 5 equals 11.
All right,
So my total
average your
scores
2
are 11.
rolls. What's the average of your 2 rolls, Valas?
23 and 22. Where's the fuck's a calculator? I don't know what the
Mine
average
is a 20.
Should be around the same. Be
Yeah,
higher
yours
than
is going to be
hers.
higher. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 22 and a half. Yeah, I should be able to do that.
Oh no!
It serves you right because no one said we were using magic over here.
You missed a "the" in the third paragraph.
So, can anybody tell me exactly what it was about?
Dude.
That's kind of what I thought. He's
See,
gonna,
political,
he's gonna
it's
take-
about
he's gonna
political
take a spell.
intrigue.
gonna take a spell card, just hand it over to Valis. Here, I think you earned that. Just, I hope
Thank you.
You know, having a little extra athletics will keep you alive. Again.
+1 to athletics.
Yep.
Darn it! No!
Card out of the deck now.
And another arcane recovery.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
I have so many of these now.
Valis,
Uh huh.
since you had the highest roll on wisdom, you can actually see the last period Dante drew a Jackie Treehorn-like stick figure actually pissing on the period down below at the bottom. just a solemn chuckle as he folds his book over. None of you would have understood this anyway.
I understood the ending.
And for that will be your real treasure.
Well, that was fun. Can we get to drinking and fishing now?
Yes, I'm banned for that. Okay, anything but
You look
reading
over
books
and
anymore.
Alistar's been fishing both poles.
Oh no, I brought 4 up.
Oh, well, she's been running 2. She's been at least running 2, trying to get to the 3rd. I figured I would at least pitch in while the rest of you are gambling, trying to play pirate.
Did you catch anything?
Unfortunately, we're going very fast.
Nah, you gotta run it off the back and you gotta troll it. See if you can catch a small fish. We'll troll with it off the back. See if we can get something bigger.
Fine, Mud. Take my death strike. I would never be able to roll the stealth to use it anyway.
Oh, it runs off stealth? Oh, I definitely deserve it then.
The read off, I like it. Well done.
I think now we know how we're gonna play all of our competitions.
Gambling cards, baby.
I mean, come on.
That death strike will be fun.
Oh,
You lucky
radio's
freaking duck.
ISP. God, I want to. Someday I'm gonna strangle Comcast for
Oh,
you.
it's not Comcast. It's Cox.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I don't like them either.
No
Not what I
friends.
heard.
Singer. Go ahead and roll some survival checks. Anybody who's fishing off of the back of Emery's sacrifice. I'm gonna roll. Ooh, damn, my survival's good as hell. I've never rolled. I got a +5. Damn.
22 for me.
Nat 20. Get the Nat 20s in the chat.
What?
Get 'em up there. Let's go.
Oh, let's go, dude. Blackfin tuna is mine, my friend.
Getting those 20s on the important shit.
Sit out there and I hook a massive, aggressive, lean fish, pulling that bad boy back and forth in an epic battle. Let's go, dude. Let's go. See, Ruby, we are going to live off the fat of the land.
No, there's no land. There's just sheets of ice everywhere.
You have a bleak existence of where we are.
Practical.
Look.
I used my eyes.
Nah, that's the problem. Use your eyes. You're a cat. Use your senses. Everything about you.
Did you really tell me how the cat when I'm the cat?
Sometimes I wonder if you remember what you are.
Do you know what you are? What does that even mean?
Hey, I'm just
You
saying.
don't tell a cat how the cat. I know how the cat. I'm the expert on the catting.
Catch any fish on that hook?
Did he just say your people? Is that what he just said?
Listen, you go way too much by what you see and not enough about what you feel. Sometimes you let that get in the way. Just feel sometimes and don't react. Don't go by what you see. And I won't tell you what I call it. Just trust in yourself sometimes.
How did you get that from when they said this isn't land, it's sea?
Because you take things way too literally.
Ah.
You didn't think we were gonna let you starve out here, did you?
Did you think that I just like being difficult? I do.
Actually, I do sometimes, Ruby.
I definitely do. I know it's not your literal land. I know you're smart enough to know that's the difference.
You can find life anywhere.
But you
That's
can't
true.
stop him from trying to be a dad. You know this. You are smart enough to know that you would get a lesson from the man who's just recently been crested again by his own god.
I don't know why this guy's telling us to go with our feelings when the last time she went with her feelings, she drank a bowl of poisonous blood.
I go with my gut a lot.
Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, but that's why you got friends, right? That's why
So
we're
I'm
all here
still
fishing off
alive.
the side of this boat, drinking Cheekios' wine. Just appreciate these moments right now.
Yes, now that you've said it, I appreciate the sunset so much more, Dad. Thank you. Do we
Histor,
need to take a family picture too and a group hug? I'm just kidding. Give me a hug.
Hold on, Ruby.
I'm happy.
You got a point. As long as we've been together, we don't have a picture of our little adventuring party. Maybe when we get to Waterdeep, we take care of that.
Hey, we want to sit for a painting or something?
yes, I want one of the old coonskin caps, and I would put it on like we've come as conquerors from the savage north together on one of those fancy tins.
Let's
Ah.
pose like we're
Oh,
warriors.
you would look good in the fringed leather, Ruby.
What? Really?
Fringed leather jacket, yes, like Whitesnake.
Like who?
It's Bandon Fae. You wouldn't understand.
Must be before my time.
Truly. Mister, go ahead and roll a survival check on your line.
That is a 21.
21, your hook sets.
Whoa. Here, Ruby, come here.
What?
Help me reel this in.
Okay, okay.
Just gonna hand it over to her. Come on, pull it up.
Oh,
Just reel it in. It's the hook
Ow.
is set. Reel it. Come on.
Oh, okay, I'm trying. I'm really trying hard.
I'm gonna hold the end of the rod up. Just give her a little extra help.
I don't know what I'm
Just
supposed
keep reeling. Feel it. Feel the fish. Feel him when he pulls. Don't
Rather
reel when he
just
pulls.
eat it.
Don't just stop. Don't reel when he pulls. Just wait till he rests and then pull him in.
Do an athletic ability check, Ruby, with advantage since Histor is helping.
Okay. 19.
19. You steady yourself as that line gets incredibly taut.
You got this. Just focus on the fish. Focus on the
Actually, better
fish.
be a fish.
Valas, roll a perception check.
10. Wait, no, 13.
As you pull back, holding this line taut. Cheekios looks off the back of the vessel as you guys begin to see the water turn brackish and black.
Oh God.
What the fuck did you get me caught in?
Over a series of not minutes, but seconds, the crystal clear blue glacier waters descend into an endless glass sea of darkness. As you pull back on your rod and reel, as you can see a massive tentacle rise up and out of the water. Your reel snaps as you see a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth tentacle coming up and out of the water. As you can see it directed towards the back of Emery's sacrifice, it diverts those tentacles twisting and turning as you see a massive vessel begin to appear up out of the water as sails and water and black ink run down. Kiki turns on Leroy's shoulder, looking over at a vessel that is part machine, part Senegal, with one eyeball darting back and forth. As that vessel fully emerges, you can see the mechanical-like eyeball attached on the other side. You can see that the tentacles in the front of this ship are not completely biological nor completely machine.
Oh no.
Well, Ruby, you wanted a ship to raid for supplies, right?
Fine, I guess this one will have to do. Oh, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna be something else.
And nothing bad will happen, she says. Fucking cats. Leroy, to the sails.
What did I tell you? Soon as we say everything's fine, the Kraken will get us. Come on, you son of a bitch.
I need you guys to roll perception checks as this Kraken-like vessel has emerged next to you.
23.
Clueless with a 2.
23 and Kiki with a nat 20.
Ooh.
Hey guys.
I'm too busy tied up and making big speeches, sorry.
As you can see, the actual body of this Kraken has now been shaped into an actual ship. It is part Senegal, part functional ship. I'm gonna move that token over to you guys so you can see it. You guys look across, and the first thing that you can see are pirates that are floating on top of that vessel, also that appear to be part man, part squid. As you guys glance over and look at this eye staring back at you, you see an ethereal form begin to take shape up above that ship as it explodes in a mass of tentacles down at his feet, before you can see the form of Malachar begin to manifest before you.
You didn't think I had forgotten about all of you, did you? It was only a matter of time before you came back to the seas. But it's unfortunate that I can't join you for the fun today. I have an appointment with your good friend, the Prince of Air. I have a particular soul that I am interested in purchasing today. After he joins my army of the Eternal Damned, I'm sure we can all get together for some tea and rum. In the meantime, I think I will leave you with my new creations. I will see you in hell, Valas.
As his form dissipates as quickly as it appeared, you begin to see that squid ship begin to hover up above the water and take flight. You see one of these bizarre looking half man, half squids float into the air as it slowly raises its hands as tentacles begin to come up and out of the water, surrounding your vessel. On all sides, it floats up another 100 feet up above your vessel, staring down, silent, as you guys see that lasting eyeball darting back and forth over at the ship. Particularly staring back at Kiki. Before it can no longer hold concentration as that vessel lifts up and out of the water, heading into the sky. As it takes off into the air. After a moment of tense silence, the first set of tentacles slam into the front of your vessel. I need everybody to roll for initiative, and then you can actually roll and go take your break, refill real quick. We'll get everything set up.
16.
Got it.
22.
22 for Valas. Got it.
18 for Kiki and 9 for Ruby.
Got it. Oh, it's Malachar time. He's so strong, he doesn't even want to bother with them. Yeah, so this is the bionic squid. How cool is this thing? God, that thing is so cool. And just to point out, even though I am using a Mind Flayer's token, it is not exactly a Mind Flayer. Oh yeah, dude, that's totally that Spelljammer style model. I can't remember what the Illithids use a ship like that, and I can't remember what it's called. It's got a particular name. You can see that ship actually in the Divinity Original Sin trailer. Let's see here. Cheekios initiative. Oh, wow, that's a big one for Cheeky.
Cheeky outplaying everybody else on this one.
Abnormally high roll for me.
Get it. 21. Dang, son.
I'm really surprised. I figured somebody was gonna fire something at that ship. Oh, namesake with the tentacles in chat. Let's go.
Oh, it's too soon. We're just getting into this.
Shitty part is we don't actually have cannons on this ship.
Nope. Didn't figure we did. I was gonna say, how did they fight in the last battle? Guess it doesn't matter.
No, they were just outmaneuvering.
See, he is a good helmsman. Kiki's right.
You know, it was more of a chase. Of Valas's skeletons go on his turn. All right, we're all role-playing in the back of this vessel.
Tease us with Malachar. We can't even fight him.
You don't want to fight him right now.
Let's get some calamari.
Ooh, you're feeling hungry.
Actually, I haven't had calamari in forever, and I really wish I could.
Dude, for real.
I think a convention was the last time I had calamari. Might have been at the Yard House.
It's totally the Yard House.
It's the last time I had Korean wings. And
Oh,
been,
yum.
been since January since I had Yard House Korean wings.
Partnership is failing, bro.
Since January. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've been burning through my own mixture of Korean barbecue sauce on everything.
You're gonna give me that recipe. I wanna mix some of that up for some wings tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
I want a Korean barbecue burger.
I mean,
sauce over the burger. Done.
I'd try it.
when you're in a pinch, all else fails, you pick up the B-Dub Asian Zing sauce.
Honestly, every time we go to B-Dubs, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ask them if they'll put that sauce on a burger, and I'm gonna have a burger this time. And then I just end up getting wings.
That's how it goes.
I say it every time. I'm gonna get that Asian Zing sauce on a burger.
All right. Top of the order. Look at this floating half man, half squid. I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw. as their brain begins to throb with an incredible headache.
Dirty 20.
23.
19 and 14.
Whoever got the 14 fails.
Kiki.
Can't say I'm probably going to do any better. Yep, Cheeky fails. Harshnag with a nat 20.
Dang.
That's my best bro right there. Look. Oh.
Alistar with a 15. She succeeds. Looks like just Cheekios and Kiki. We're going to take 22 points of psychic damage.
Oh. What if she doesn't have a brain? No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody
22
else
points of-
take 11 points. I forgot to put these tentacles in as well. Alright. They are at a 16. I will put them after Histor. Alright. So we are setting this vessel and its hit points based off of a series of survival rolls from you, Valas.
Okay.
I need you to make 3 survival rolls.
You want me to tell you? Or just hold on to them?
Yeah, just tell me.
18. Nat 20.
Get out of here.
And a 6.
Vessel is going to have 280 hit points. Oh, hold on. I forgot you rolled a nat 20. That will be 380 hit points.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Giggity.
All right, then.
A set of tentacles is going to manifest around Harshnag. With a 21, that will hit. It's going to do 15 points of bludgeoning damage. All right, that's going to end their turn. Valas, you can choose to roll with your skeletons first or yourself, does not matter.
I mean, I guess I'll roll. Well, the movement speed on these. Are these set in their placement?
The only one that's set in its placement is Leroy up at the helm. You can set the other ones where you would like.
Okay, I'll just rule them together, and move them both into attack this figure in the middle. With their actually, you know what? They're gonna use short bows, so they're gonna stay ranged. So they're gonna stay back actually. As far as we'll stay back here and do short bows.
And by the way,
So-
Harshnag is currently grappled.
Okay. Nat 20 on one and a 19 on the second one.
Shooting arrows up towards that squid pirate.
Mm-hmm. With their short bows. Nat 20 on one and a 19 on the other.
What's their distance on the short bows?
80, 320.
Okay, so he's 100 feet up.
Yeah.
So you'll be at disadvantage on those shots, unfortunately.
Okay. 19 and a 17.
Those
So high in
will
the air.
19 and 17 will hit. Yeah, it's way up there.
Okay. Uh, 15 points of damage total.
All right, 15 points of damage total. Got it. As you see the arrows from a couple of the skeletons just stick into that squid pirate, you can see it does bleed.
Okay. Cool. I guess Leroy can attack too, right? Or is he locked in on the helm?
Leroy's on the helm. You can. That's going to be his action. If there's something you can do with a bonus action,
Can Leroy throw Kiki?
He can try. Sure.
Long way to go.
I mean, I don't think him losing control of the ship is going to matter for the length of a turn. You know, it's more long-term effect.
I can try to use my Leroy's bonus to throw Kiki if you want.
This is the most anime shit ever.
He'll try with his one arm. He'll try to chuck you. What do I gotta roll for that? Strength?
Yeah, that's an athletics check.
So I'm gonna go to 18.
All right,
I'm
Kiki.
debating whether I use that +1 athletics or not.
It's gonna give you a good jump start.
Good.
Leroy, go. You guys go ahead. You RP that out.
Leroy, throw me.
And she's gonna hop back onto his shoulder, and then he's gonna pick her up with the hand, and he's going to shot put her across the ship.
As you can feel a couple of the bones just fall down and hit the deck just a little bit. As Kiki, you are thrown up. He's gonna be able to get you with an 18. He's gonna get you 30 feet.
Awesome.
All right.
70 more feet to go.
So good.
Good luck.
Go ahead
Right where
for
Alistair is at.
shits and giggles. Give me a dexterity saving throw. We'll get you up on top of these sails.
Okay, that is a 26.
26, no problem. We're gonna get you here. We'll get you on that first sail, so then you can go up another 10 feet with mid sail.
Sweet.
All right, Valas, it is your turn.
So as this creature up in the air kind of attacks us, mentally, he's just gonna grab his head and he's gonna stumble his way in front of the group and just say, "Stay next to me." And I'm gonna cast Globe of Invulnerability at the 8th level. So it's a 10-foot radius around me. Spells can target creatures not just within the barrier, but the spell has no effect on them. Area within the barrier is excluded from areas of effect affected by such spells. So, spell
Nice.
proof bottle.
How long does that sucker last?
1 minute. Lasts 1 minute, and because I cast it at the 8th level, it does So it's any spell of the 5th level or lower cast from the outside can't affect, but then because I casted it, we cast it above the 7th level or higher, the barrier blocks 1 spell level higher for each slot above 6th. So basically anything 7th level or below, I think, can't affect us for 1 minute, as long as they're in that bubble 10 feet around me.
Badass.
So as I'm just throw my hands out and create this
Did you just
shimmering
Titan bubble us?
Titan bubble. Well, it moves with me though, so you know.
We move as one.
So yeah, that's it. And I'll just as long as they stay within that bubble, we're good.
What's the radius on that bubble again?
10 feet. 10 foot to 10 foot sphere.
Bam.
Emanating from myself. So.
I feel so special all of a sudden.
All right.
Yeah, so we got the. It's a helm whistle going on.
Cheekios is going to hold his action in case somebody takes massive damage. Kiki.
She's gonna keep getting closer. Her walking speed is 50 feet. What will that take if we're jumping across? Can I jump onto Alistair and try to jump to that mainsail? Using her as like a halfway point?
She's way down on the deck, so you can try to jump over and up to the midsail.
Yeah, let's try to jump to the midsail.
Go ahead and give me another athletics.
Athletics or dex? Last time we did athletics.
This will be athletics from this spot.
That's cool. Okay, that will be an 18.
18. All right, you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to jump, flying across, making it all the way to mid-sail.
Yeah. Coming for you. Gonna give you a death hug.
Okay, that's her turn. She is small. I'm gonna have her hide behind that pole for a hot second. I'm not dumb.
Smart.
We're gonna...
It's just gonna look at the bubble he's in and go, "Oh, Valas, this is cute. Kind of renders anything I'm gonna do ineffective." As he pulls out his Holy Avenger great sword and it lights the bubble up inside almost to a blinding point. Tips it behind him. He's gonna run up that first tentacle. And while he's running, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Mm-hmm.
And as I get up to it, you hear, that's Bahamut. As I swing.
What's your range on Hunter's Mark?
That Hunter's Mark? Good God, 120 feet? Let me just check.
You will be out of range.
But the tentacle that's in front of me?
Oh, I'm sorry, tentacle. My bad.
I was gonna say, that tentacle's 5 feet away. I'm gonna smack the shit out of it.
All right.
90 feet, by the way. I just looked it up.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna throw Divine Smite at it at the first level. Should be one of those. Thank you very much. That is going to be, please, a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Perfect. Let's go. And my smite dice to that. First hit. Oh, Jesus. God, this sword is nasty. Can be 53 points slashing damage on that first tentacle. It's slashing and holy. I'm throwing it all together.
Gotcha. $53 points of damage as you swing. It looks rough, man. You take a good chunk of suction cups and tentacles. It looks like it's in bad shape.
We're gonna swing at it again. Same swing. It's going to be. Oh God. 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Second swing comes in just into the deck rail with that sword, wheeling it out, holding guard for my next strike. Dude, that was a 2. That was not good.
Yeah, 2 is a 17 for you. That's ridiculous. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Just a question, and if I have to roll an investigation, I have to. Is that this is a fiend or undead? Is it one of the two? Because it gets additional damage if it does on radiant.
No.
Okay, cool. That's all we need to know. And that will end my turn.
That tentacle is going to slam back your way.
Kind of figured it would.
Yeah.
Not to be outdone by you with me rolling a 3.
I'm like, oh.
That
3, let's go.
With a 3, I roll a dirty 20.
That will miss.
That will miss.
The 3 roll a dirty 20. That's a plus 17.
Yes.
Yep. Get ready for that hit.
All right. Back over here. I'm just gonna go up in a snake-like fashion for all these bad boys.
Stop it!
This one, but we are attacking the vessel, so a dirty 20 will hurt the vessel.
Yeah.
That tentacle is going to do. With this being siege damage to this vessel, that will double its damage, so it's going to do 40 points of damage to the ship. This tentacle over here pretty much rolling. Yeah. 19, that's going to hit.
Again.
This one being close to Harshnag while he's restrained is going to attack Harshnag. This is ridiculous. You just can't roll the 2, man. Or the 1. That will hit Harshnag. Harshnag will take
how many times the 3 can be rolled.
20 points of damage. Does absorb a little bit of that ship though. Eight, that'll hit. Ship takes another 40 points of damage.
Oh, man.
It's down to 300. Seven, that will hit as well.
God.
Now it's down to 260. That will hit as well. That one will hit as well, slamming into the ship. Down to 180.
Oh my gosh.
All right, with the clock ticking as these tentacles all slamming into the ship, you guys can hear the boards begin to creak and give, busting holes. More anxiety than trying to side listen to Mudcat's stream before bedtime. Harshnag is going to use part of his action to try to bust out the tentacle grip that is around him. Come on, baby. Oh, with ease for him. Well over a 20.
I am done fighting.
Harshnag is going to take that other swing. No!
Solid.
He is also going to whiff and get his axe stuck down into the handrail. I'm going to have him burn his bonus action then. Ruby Shore, it is your turn back in the edge of that bubble.
All right. We are going to Eldritch Blast that main boss dude. Can I hit him at a 240 foot range?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I figured, but I just... Okay, good. All right, we're going to Eldritch Blast him. Ah! Okay, let's hope this works. Nope, that first one's a 10 to hit. Let's try again. Oh, this is terrible. I'm not rolling my third one. That one was a 12. I'm rolling my third one myself. Forget this. Okay, that's better. That's a 27. Forget rolling this digitally. That third one will hit. And it will be for 7 points of damage. Yeah. I don't know why I rolled that one just for fun. That one's, I rolled it hard, but okay. Yep, 7 points of damage.
And can they cast inside the bubble?
Gotta hope so.
Is that how it works, Mud?
And they can do whatever they want inside the bubble.
And I can shoot out of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I can read it to you again.
No.
No, I'm just double checking. I trust you.
Cool. All right. There we go. That's my turn, I guess. That's all I got. I'm gonna stay in the bubble. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Oh. I will go ahead and get Dante and Alistar's turn in here. I'll put them both at 8s after Ruby. All right, Dante's gonna go with these things wrecking shop at the ship. He's going to go in on the tentacle that's nearest him, 100%. God, fuck! I got the breath weapon. I'm gonna use it. A tentacle has a dexterity of +7. I don't even know where that die went. It just ate it. my god, I have so many tabs open. God, it just succeeds with a 22. Ah! Damn. All right, it's gonna take $32 points of fire damage.
Good.
Alistar, seeing him, is going to go in. She's gonna swing her Morning Star twice over at that bad boy. Yeah, 13 will get the job done. That's well over 20. Oh, 4 will not. God, what is... These rolls are horrible on our side. All right, she's going to get one swing in. She is going to do 33 points of damage with her Morning Star. This tentacle also is in very, very rough shape, but still upright. All right. Back up to the squid's turn. Still complete silence floating up above you. It's gonna look down and see Dante trying to unleash that flame. It's gonna conjure up tentacles around him as well. He's got to make a strength saving throw. Dante's got a +8.
Come on, Dante. Ooh.
Dante will succeed.
Nice.
He's only going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. He is not restrained. Valas, it is your turn. Or, technically your skeleton's turn.
Okay, our skeletons will attack then. With at the main guy again, crossbows, disadvantage. First one won't hit. Second one won't hit. Leroy's still steering the ship, so yeah, none of the zombies will hit. And then I will look down at the compass around my neck, and it's gonna start tugging on the chain a little bit, and it's gonna start heating up and glowing, and I'm looking down at it and kind of sensing the magic energy within it. I'm gonna warm my hands out as if I'm forming another chromatic orb, but instead it's a bright light that forms into a small sun in my hands as the energy comes out of the compass, and I'm gonna cast Sunburst at the giant squid dude, middle.
All right, so, Sunburst. What kind of save does it make?
I'm gonna chuck this sun out there, so anything within a 60-foot radius makes a con save. And I'm gonna use the Illuminate charges to all of our friendlies are not affected.
Dope. All right, so what's the range on that spell?
It is a 60-foot radius, 150.
So what's
to cast?
A 150 feet?
Yeah. 70 there, and
yep. It'll be as the crow flies, you'll be able to get it, and then it spheres around him. What kind of saving throw do they need to make?
Con save. Yeah,
con
60
save.
feet should reach all the tentacles, assuming they're high enough to be affected.
If you hit him, you're not getting the tentacles.
They're not within a 60-foot sphere?
He's 100 feet up in the air.
Right, but how tall are the tentacles? That was my question.
Because they're like hunched up over the boat.
I'm casting it either way. I was just asking.
It singes any fingertips.
I will give you. Here's what I'll do. I'll hurt half of them.
Okay.
I'll split it with you.
Sure. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, con saves.
Con save coming in for Squidward. Squidward's gonna fail.
Fails.
Yes.
What is there? 17 is the save.
Yeah, that's a 26 for them.
They'll save, so I'll take half.
They're gonna take half. Okay.
Yeah, and that is 45 points of radiant damage, and he's blinded for failing.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
45 points.
Yeah.
All right.
Blinded, undead nooses have disadvantage. He has to make a con save at the end of its turn, otherwise it continues to be blinded.
So let's go. Is that explodes out DTD
Oh,
What?
okay.
on that tentacle
Oh, okay.
and over on this tentacle. I'm gonna have them. Oh, good God! I'm moving the whole. The whole boat is a rocking, baby. I don't even know how I did that. All right, and then we will go ahead and we will affect this tentacle over here.
Nice.
It's gonna take 45 as well. So I had these all on the right side took damage.
Okay, and then I have to make a wisdom throw for the Lunith because it's at 0 charges, and that'll fail. Consumes my highest available spell slot.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. High-powered magic.
Lose another spell slot, but able to save everyone else from the effects. And I'll can I use my movement to like move with Cheekios and Ruby if they want to move? Okay, I'll just use my movement if they want to move forward to move with them up to 30 feet, I guess.
Go. Seeing nobody take really crazy damage, I'm going to use my held action and I'm going to point my finger over at the squid on the left and consume my last term and cast Blight.
Nice.
I'm going to cast that bad boy at the 5th level. They got to make a 18 Constitution. God, they have high con. It's kind of scary. Come on, roll low, roll low. No.
Damn.
Poopers.
God, that's a lot of dice too. God, it would have been 48 points. They're gonna take.
Damn.
They're gonna take 24 points of damage. As it doesn't do as much damage as I hoped, as it's able to wriggle out just a little bit, rehydrating itself from the ocean that it's sticking itself out of. Well, you know what? Screw it. I'm doing it again. I want you off on a boat now. I'm going to cast Blight a second time. Hold on to my 6. I'll cast at the 5th level again. Burn my 5s. Come on, man. All right, it's Constitution saving. It's dumb. It's so high.
Oh. Oh, right?
It still succeeds. It still succeeds.
Gosh, poopers.
I do 20 points of damage this turn. It is now looking rough. I wouldn't say rough. It's taking significant damage. All right. Kiki, your quest continues.
How high above is Squidward from that next middle mast? Like if I crawl to the top of that middle mast, is he in jumping distance?
So we did 30. Now you're up at 40. If you go again, you'll be up at 50. So you're like you're like halfway there.
I wouldn't even be able to I can't jump 50 feet in the air. Can I ask Harshnag to throw me up there? If I jump to Harshnag, I mean, Harshnag can throw Histor. Surely he could throw me 100 feet in the air.
You run the real risk of being jettisoned with Harshnag.
Out into the stars.
Yeah. If you land on Harshnag, I'll throw you as a bonus action.
Okay, cool. I'm going for it.
He's gonna if you're gonna jump down flying squirrel style, he's just gonna try to catch your leg and use that momentum to swing you back around.
Use my tail. It helps as a balance.
Yeah. Use your tail. Awesome.
I don't believe you're doing this.
Let's do this. Of course we're doing this. How else am I unarmed monkey supposed to do any damage to the big squid guy? She's gonna see him as the biggest threat. That's what she's going for. All right, let's go for it. Anything I gotta roll for this fun little Harshnag throw?
It's weird. I can't. You're gonna have to control yourself. I can't. It's
Okay.
doing weird things. It's like moving the whole map for me.
It's weird. Harshnag doesn't want to do it.
So you're
This
still
is a
gonna have
bad
your
omen.
full action. You're holding your action to try to hit him when you get up there.
Yes.
All right. Histor, it is your turn.
Well, seeing that the tentacle in front of me has been vanquished, I'm gonna hustle over to this side of this boat. Take my anger out on the this next tentacle here in front of me.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, my friend.
That will be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
And we will do I'm gonna move my hunter's mark as well. Bonus action. Moving hunter's mark. That's going to be 35 points of damage on that first swing.
With a bee's dicks left.
Crap in a hat. Let's swing at it again. Pretty guy, we don't hit the handrail. See what happens.
I believe in you.
At least somebody does. That is a 30 to hit.
30 will hit. That is a DTD at 1 HP left.
Oh, again, that 1 HP. Histor comes in with his radiant sword. One swipe across it, cleaving off tentacles. Second swipe, uppercut back on the other side, just cutting the tentacle completely off. Looking back at the party behind him. Well, come on, you're not going to get anything done back there. Let's go kill all these tentacles.
Dude, there's a lot of tentacles left.
Yeah, there is.
There's too many.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, Manischewitz. Let's see what happens this time with boat damage. With only 2 tentacles taken away and half the damage from the boat already done.
We have 180 left, if I remember correctly.
Got 180
Yes.
left.
How do you feel about swimming in Arctic waters?
I love it.
17 will hit. That is
Can I
one.
Never mind.
You do what?
No. I'll ask on my turn.
All right. We're down to 140. 4 tentacles left. $15 will hit. Down to 100 points of damage. 3 tentacles left. Someone has a reaction.
Let me. What does impenetrable do again? I'm trying to remember. That won't do anything. Yeah.
No, it makes you
No.
add your proficiency to your AC.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Another hit will take the boat's hit points down to 60. Second to last tentacle to hit with an 11. Last tentacle.
Can't use a protection on this, can we? Technically, the boat's within 5 feet of me.
You could have on the tentacles that were near you.
They weren't close enough.
Last roll coming in. Last tentacle. Oh no! No!
Well, that's fucking dope.
What a tease. As the last tentacle slams down onto Emery's sacrifice, you begin to hear the water begin rushing in to the hull. Now, your vessel is not dead like a character would be. You are currently taking on water now. If you exceed half of 380, you will sink. Harshnag's gonna keep swinging. He's gonna take 2 shots at the tentacle in front of him. Let's go! Let's go! That's gonna be 56 points of damage on the first swing. Second swing will hit as well. That'll be a DTD as he's able to take out one of the tentacles himself.
I am not going back into the ocean today.
Ruby, it is your turn.
Could Harshnag throw?
Oh yeah, I
Kiki?
forgot. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Please.
Kiki, take out that son of a bitch.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna roll one athletics check to catch you and then one to throw you. All right, that's a dirty 20 to catch you. This is a hell of a toss. This is a hell of a toss. So I'm setting the DC at 22 for this bad boy.
Oh boy. I don't look.
I have a really good jump.
Not jumping, you're being thrown. It says 12. What does that mean? Did he throw it?
Yeah, we don't know what his plus is, dude.
Do I need to prepare to use my slow fall on the landing?
Slow fall?
Wait, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I have that. It negates up to 75 points of damage if I fall to my death.
I don't have a +1 I can use for it. I looked at my entire stash. That's going to be a 21.
Okay, cool. He's got a lot of tentacles. Can't I just grab one of those?
You were literally 5 feet underneath him.
He doesn't know because he's blind.
God.
That's been the way tonight's gone.
Dude, for real. Is there anything you have with a 10-foot range? Anything?
No, I have short arms. My range is within 5 feet. I'm a tiny monkey and I only have hands. We can pretend my tail's 10 feet long.
Freaking Meerkat Mansion over here. I'm sorry.
Snake tail. No, it's cool. I can't do anything to help out on that either.
It's Kiki.
I can't will it.
Bet you wish you had that pet rock right now. You could at least thrown it.
Freaking Rocky. Didn't have any pockets.
We gotta sew you some in, girl. Oh my god.
Cool.
Ruby, it is your turn.
Okay, I have a question. And I know this is a massive beast, so I will have to use my hero point, but I don't know if it will be enough. I have that really cool trident of fish command, and I can use it to cast Dominate Beast on a beast that has an innate swimming speed, which I assume this Kraken does. Can I use my hero point to try to, I guess, increase the DC for this? And try to take over the Kraken?
Problem is, these are more, it's not like an actual Kraken laying underneath the ship.
Okay.
These are more magical in nature. These are just kind of pieces. However, I'll let you take control of a tentacle since it's kind of a halfway point.
Okay. Well, all of the ones close to me are dead. They're all literally on the other side of the ship.
Yeah.
It was an idea. I just thought we'll see. No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Let's change
Worth
it
the
up then.
conversation.
Yeah. It would have been really cool, but it does make sense that it's magical considering it's Malakar. So okay.
You can still take control of one tentacle.
Yep. It's gonna take more than one turn to get over to the tentacle.
Oh.
So I'll do one action and then I'll move. That is what we will do. Okay. I can do that though. I can do that. Let me do some quick measuring. Since we're gonna change things up a little bit. All right, that's 100 feet up in the air. Right. Okay. Because he's up in the air, even if it's a straight shot. If I can do like as the crow flies, he's how far away from me then?
I was able to hit with a 150-foot range earlier.
Okay, well, this one has a 60 foot. That's not far. Okay. How does Squidward look?
He's a long ways off, so it's hard to tell.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, Valas did a lot of damage to him.
I mean, even if I move 30 feet in, I'm just gonna go ahead and move myself that way.
Valas, do you want to move forward with that?
Yeah, I'm moving forward with whoever's moving forward.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move 30 feet.
I'll move all of us up there.
Yeah. Look at that.
I mean, that's as far as I can move though.
Okay. Is he within a 60-foot range?
You're making me do math here.
Sorry, I know. 60 or 90-foot range.
So it'd be like half of that. It'd be like 20, and then up from where you're at. He's out of range.
Okay. All right. Well, that leaves me one spell. Eldritch Blast. I'll continue to get closer each time.
I mean, at least you got something.
Yeah. At least we got something. At least we got something that we can do. So we'll take it.
I knew putting him up there was going to make it a huge pain in the ass on you guys. So part of me is very satisfied, and part of me is very frustrated for you.
It's cool. I get it. Hold on. Let me think about this real quick. Do I do the 3 Eldritch Blasts or do I do the 1 longbow shot?
Assume your Eldritch Blast does more damage, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So I will let you know,
Mhm.
this tentacle right here has taken heavy damage, as well as that tentacle up there.
Okay, I guess we should be strategic.
I just want to remind you, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I know it's easy to forget between all that, but those were all hit with Valis' spell. Those were 45 points of damage.
And all of those are within range. Okay, let's go for those then. Let's do the Eldritch Blast. We're gonna start with this first one closest to us on the right. That tentacle. All right, Eldritch Blast. Okay, that is going to be a 19 for that first one.
19 will hit.
Okay, 9 points of damage for that first one. A 19 again.
That will hit.
Okay. Oops, wrong dice. All right, that is 3 points of damage, so 12 total. Still alive. Cool.
Yep.
All right. 23.
That'll hit.
Cool. And that will be 4 points of damage. Still alive. Cool.
Still
All
alive,
right.
but it's looking rough.
But we did what we could. All right, there we go. Kudos, Ruby. Can't run far. We'll work on our long range. The super, super long range.
What's your distance on Steel Wind?
Steel Wind. I was really hesitant to pull that one out.
I'm just curious.
Let me get down to that one. 60 feet.
Yeah. Does
Yeah, most
great
of
for
mine
big
are around-
clusters.
Yeah, 30, 60, or 90 feet is the extent of my magic. So,
All right.
bummer.
Seeing Kiki struggle to get up to Squidward, Dante is going to fly up. And I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna try to headbutt you up and in
Can you
on my movement. So what I'm gonna
just
do,
nut me up?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to try to just human projectile you forward. So I'm gonna roll to attack on you.
Okay, I can take it. Hit me.
This is my strength. This is gonna be a +8. God, you're so little though. It's so hard to hit you.
I know. Does it help if I'm trying to reach out to you?
Well, if you're gonna be a willing participant,
Yes. Like I see it, I'm like, hit me.
if you're gonna be a willing participant, then what we'll do is we'll make it a. We're gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw, just to see if you can, like, you don't get jettisoned too far off.
Perfect.
As how we'll rule it.
Okay.
Okay, so you're once again, this DC for you not to be blasted out of the way is gonna be a 22. We're gonna keep that difficulty up.
My dex that I rolled is a 24.
All right.
Great dex.
with this volleyball style bump, go ahead and release that held action.
Finally. Let's hope something happens. All right. First unarmed attack. We will spend our key and do a flurry of blows. So let me just go ahead and note. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So that first one. Okay, that was a 24 to hit on the first.
That will hit.
Perfect. Cool. 8 points of damage to begin with. Second hit. Okay, that is a dirty 20.
30-20 will hit.
Okay. That one is 12 points of damage. 24 again. That is 10. And I've got one thing. Hold on. When you hit with one of your flurry blows attacks, you can impose one of the following effects on the target. Fall prone if it fails a dex saving throw, or it gets pushed 15 feet if it fails a strength saving throw. Or it can't take a reaction until the end of your next turn.
Oh, dude, if it falls, that's massive damage.
That's what I would like to go for. Yeah. Let's see if it can pass my dex saving throw. It has to pass a 15. It's not as high as I want it to be, but let's hope. Please fail.
Blind?
Oh, and he's blind.
Blind?
So would he have disadvantage on that dex?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He can't see a friggin'
Yeah.
thing.
He has no idea what's attacking him in the air. It's me. Yeah. And I do like a big smash down to the ground, hopefully, if this works.
All right. His dexterity is a -1.
What? Sorry, that's really loud.
His dexterity I'm sorry, it's not -1, it is a +1. It is a
Oh, okay.
+1. And they will roll with disadvantage. Oh, that's a 6. Kiki.
Yeah! He just falls to the ground.
DTD.
Whoa.
She lands on him. This softens the blow. And his guts just go everywhere. And she just stands up.
Let's go, Kiki. Something about you and squids. It had 3 hit points after your attack. It needed just a little bit to make that even 100. So you attacking and riding that thing down to the ground.
Slim picking style.
Sorry, but she's getting real excited with me.
Get him.
Come here, come here. I know, you're a good guard dog. Oh, thank goodness for that little headbutt.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get my breath weapon back. Nope. Nothing I can do while I'm up here. That's just gonna be it. I'm gonna fly back down to the next tentacle. With Dante's turn, Alistar is far away, but she does have a badass bow. Excellent, excellent. She's gonna take 2 shots. One will hit, one will miss. She's gonna do 28 points. Oh, but let's go! Because those Eldritch Blast, that'll do it, DTD.
Yes, teamwork.
As she sends in a volley of arrows in.
Get it, girl.
And down that tentacle as well. Valas at the top of the round. You can hear the rush of water into this vessel, and you know that there is a clock ticking.
I will command these skeletons to go into the hull to try to make repairs. If that's an option.
Yeah, that's totally an option.
So I will command those guys to go down and try to make repairs.
Okay. They're gonna be able to get down to the the second level within a turn.
Okay. And then so send those guys, and then my turn I will fire a firebolt at I'll just fire it at this tentacle here.
That one's taking no damage. This one on the right side has.
Yeah. Wait, this one's taking the damage?
Yeah, that one took damage from your son.
Alright, well I'll just do that one then. That's 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
That will be 13 fire damage.
It's looking very rough.
That's it. I'll move with anybody who needs to move.
We're all looking like, what long range spells do we have?
Oh yeah.
Can we heal the ship? Can I cast Cure Wounds on the ship?
Wish it worked like that.
Dang it.
All right. Cheekios' turn. What's my max distance spell? "60 feet. Ooh. All right. I have shit to think about. I'm going to hold my action. I am not going to try to do damage. I'm going to hold my action to try to help preserve the vessel. I'm going to read these spells while Kiki's taking your turn.
Okay. Well. I can move myself to that tentacle. Let's go with that. Cool.
Go for it.
Okay. Well, let's do the same thing. Worked last time. That is a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Okay. 10 points of damage for that first one. Oh, 12. I assume no.
12 does not hit.
Okay. How about a 16?
16 does not hit.
Okay. Well, cool. That's her turn.
Hey, you killed Squidward, so I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
We're a little tired.
How much damage did you do on that first one?
10
10.
total.
It's 60 feet all the way up there. All right, that is my only play. Cheekios is going to hold up his staff of the woodlands and point out. As he begins to cast from it, you see these thorns wrap around and cut through the floor of the deck like spreading kudzu. As I put up a wall of thorns in between these last two tentacles. It is 20 feet high, 5 feet thick. You'll at least have to try to bust through it.
That'll be real good.
Histor, it is your turn.
Sitting here above the bubble. How many feet of movement is this? Let's see here. Oh yeah, I can get down there. I'm gonna jump down into the bubble with the rest of them. Look at Ruby. You want to go for a ride and kill
Yeah.
some tentacles?
Oh!
He's going to put his arm around her with his right arm, and with his left arm, he's going to extend his hand down. As it glows, you see beneath him the floor start to open up and widen. and this white light beneath them, and we'll both fall through it.
Yes.
And when we appear, we drop right here on this side of the wall of thorns, right next to this tentacle.
Let's go.
As I cast Dimension Door
Let's
to get
go.
us over there, I'll use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the tentacle in front of me.
Nice.
And a spell, and a bonus action, and a movement. I think that will probably end my turn.
So there's a lot to do.
Oh man.
So, Ruby, since you are real close to me, know this, that you are in my aura of my Holy Avenger Greatsword. So you're protected with, what is it? Creatures, a saving throw against spells and other attacks, magical attacks.
Okay.
Just in case some wicked magical comes after us.
So I get a little extra help when that happens, if it happens.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Tentacle that is next to Kiki. Hearing the ship creak and it beginning to sink, it's going to try to bring this thing down. It's going to slap and pull down at the ship.
Damn, those tentacles are so hot tonight.
15 will hit.
But do they have to?
It's got to be a 2 or a 1 for them not to hit. Third tentacle. 11, it will hit. Last tentacle. Let's go, baby!
We did it! Well,
Let's go! Let's go! All right, so
That other tentacle take thorn damage because it.
yes, both of them will take thorn damage
Yes.
when they slam down. $7d8 piercing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, 43 points of damage.
Damn.
On both of the DTD on the one, so its damage will not be done to the boat. It will die before it does damage. As it gets caught up into those thorns. Second one missing, we're only going to take an additional 40 points. But it's still, we are in
Hot water.
yes, we're in bad shape. Oh, Hachi Machi. All right. Harsnag's turn. He's gonna run up with Kiki. Harsnag, you got another crit in you, baby. Come on. 9. That will just hit the first one. He's gonna do 28 points of damage. Second swing with his axe. Oh!
1 point away.
I need to get savage critical cards where you can burn it on 19s to get a crit. It's gonna be my card. I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Please.
That would be so wonderful. Thank you.
All right. He's gonna do a total of 56 damage. This tentacle is looking rough.
What you gonna do, Ruby?
Ruby's
what
turn.
you gonna do?
All right. Now that we are within range of everything, I mean, all 2 of these. You know what? I'm hoping we're not gonna get in a lot of damage. So I'm just gonna play it. Well, let me think. Hold on. Don't rush me.
Yeah. Tell her what to do. Tell her what, dude. She's in range, man. Just make her do it.
You are getting so mean right now, both of you. Okay, question. Can I use Agonizer's scores? Okay, stop it, or you will have to go to your bed. You want to go to bed?
No, I want to
No,
stay
my
up and
kid's the same
stream.
thing.
I want to stay up and
Either you
stream.
be quiet or you go to bed.
You can't make me, Mom.
If I use Agonizer's Scorcher and I move right to the front of the ship, because that's got a 30-foot wall, I should be able to hit both of those, right?
Yep.
Kind of doing it right along that
Yep.
ship side.
Right along the rail.
Yeah, yes. All right, cool. Let's go for that then. I'm gonna go up there. We will cast Agonizer. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying. Cool. All right. Let's see here. They have to make a dex saving throw. 16. The dex saving throw of 16.
All right. They have a +7. Here's the first one next to Kiki.
Oh, they're moving fast, aren't they? Just throw that anyway.
One next to Kiki will succeed.
Okay.
Oh, the 2! Oh, they will both succeed.
Okay. All right. Half of 13 damage. So like 6.
6 points. The tentacle in front of Kiki, very rough,
But not enough. Okay.
but not enough.
Cool. Cool. Should have gone a little bit more. I was trying to save spell slots. All right. That's it. Shouldn't have been conservative on my spend.
You never know, man. You don't know. All right. Do I get my breath weapon back? Not that I even need it this round, but let's
Yep,
go.
you do.
Just get it anyway.
Just get it because you need to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, Dante's just gonna go all in. Bite claw tentacle on Kiki's 13. That'll hit. Let's go, net 20. Yeah, that is a D, a T, a D. He's just gonna tear into that Jurassic Park style. I will not burn my brutal critical that I have for him, though. No sense in the overkill. Does Dante have enough from over there? No, he won't. He's going to stay there. Alistar is going to move up as well. All right. She's taking 2 bow shots at that last tentacle. 9. 18 will just hit. Second shot. 16 will hit. Let's go, DTD. Those last 2 arrows.
Yeah. Get it, girl.
Is the last tentacle. Shrivels up and goes down to the side. Not out of hot water yet. As you guys are still going to remain in combat as your ship is sinking. At the beginning of the round, your damage now will triple. So you had 40. That'll be 120. 120 points of damage. Let's see how. Hold on, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. You have, because half will sink you. Yeah. 30 more points of damage to the ship, and you will sink. Valas, it is your turn. You're muted, my dude.
Sorry, trying to get those skeletons down to repair damage as far as they can get. I don't know if they can get there this round or not, but
okay. You're just gonna get them because you've taken so much water already. They can already start doing repairs mid-deck.
okay.
I need you to roll 2 survival checks for each. Or I'm sorry, one for each skeleton.
One for each skeleton. What's the survival on skeletons? Wisdom, right? Not good. Let's see, a 13 and a 4 on one. Is it 2 for each or 1 for each?
Just 1 for each, so 13 for
okay.
them.
13 and a 4. 13 and a 4.
13 and 4. One skeleton's just going to have trouble just trying to get water out. You're going to be able to make repairs with one. Since they normally work on these vessels, I will double them up. You're going to add 20 points of healing back onto the boat.
And then Valas. Don't know if this will work, but I want to try to use a hero point to cast Tidal Wave. To use the water, bring some of the water out of the ship and throw it over the side.
Creative. I like it.
So it's a 30-foot long, 10-foot wide, 10-foot tall wall of water. So how much water that is?
You're a water bender.
Yep.
All right, Katara.
He's just gonna put a hand out and close his eyes and try to just raise the water, bring the water out of the ship and throw it over the side. Just buy some time for them to make repairs.
All right, so with this, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you use dexterity, I believe.
It's a dex save normally on attack. I don't know what I'm not attacking anything. But
No, we're going to have it since you're like, we're going to have you make the dexterity save. If you fail, half that water is going to sink back into the ship.
Okay.
And here's how I'm going to rule it on that. If you succeed, I will let you add 80 points of healing back into the vessel.
Okay. Dex save, huh? You want me to roll it on the D20 or on the roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? 16.
16. What's your dexterity save for that? No, it's not going to be against you.
1 second. Hold on. I might.
It's not against yourself, though. I have to kind of rephrase it. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow that with a 16. I'm going to have you move 60 points worth of water up and out. You were down to 80 points of damage onto this vessel. Remember, whatever damage is left at the beginning of the round will triple.
Don't think I can do anything else, so aside from command skeletons to do work, but I already did that.
Hey man, two big plays.
That's it.
All right. What kind of crazy shit do I have? What kind of crazy shit have I never cast before? All right, I'm going to use hidden paths. And I'm going to hold my breath, and I'm going to teleport down into the hull of the ship. And I'm going to expend my last breath underwater that I have held. To cast Conjure Woodland Beings. And I'm just going to try to stop holes by growing trees in the hole. To just try to cover a patch. So as I do that, air expunging out of my body, those trees begin to take root as these treants form and meld on the side of the vessel. We'll put 40 points back onto the ship. 20 apiece. Vessel currently has 40 on it. And I am no longer breathing. Kiki, it is your turn.
I've been like scouring her sheet. I don't have any cool tricks with her.
I mean, you just got a baseline bail. I think that's
yeah, she's gonna use her tiny little monkey legs and run as fast as she can. I mean, she's fast. Her walking speed's 50 feet.
You can get down there and you can get a bail. It's gonna put 5 points back on.
I do it.
All right, you have it's gonna take you to run, so you can really use your bonus action to get there. So yeah, it's gonna put 35.
Okay.
Histor, so you can see this vessel creaking, tilting, going down.
Damn.
It's
You
a
probably
constant
won't let me
race.
You probably won't let me do it, but I'm gonna try it anyways.
Fortune favors the bold. What do you want to try?
So I'm gonna look back at Ruby and go, see you around, kid. I'm gonna misty step into the hull of this boat, knowing that's where it's probably taking the most damage and that's where it's taking on the most water. As that burns my spell. Where am I in the hull of this boat in terms of the trees that are growing?
You're back to back with Cheekios in this frigid cold water, facing starboard side.
And here's where it's gonna get loopy. So I'm gonna grab Cheekios. And once again, I'm gonna cast my hand down at my feet, but just above the floorboards. because I'm going to try to move myself and Cheekios and as much water as I can out of the bottom of this vessel with Dimension Door and my hero point.
How are you trying to move water?
I'm using my hero point basically to move as much water as is around us and us out of this place.
Dimension dooring water.
Us and water.
Creating a bit of a waterfall is a pretty cool idea.
I can honestly say, I don't think I've ever seen Dimension Door used in a way where it's underwater. You teleport yourself from a location to another spot. You arrive exactly in the spot desired. You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature.
As much water as you can carry.
I don't know what that even means.
It would be the equivalent of, yeah, what you could, it would be like bucketing it.
I mean,
It'd be like
it gets
bucketing
you
it.
out, it gets me out and a couple of buckets of water.
Yeah, you're a strong character. You can carry a lot of water.
With both of us sopping wet and cold and not being able to breathe, I'm not hating you for it. I'm gonna do with both of us. I'm gonna take another 10 off, so it's gonna go to 25 points. You're back up.
You're not exactly what I expected to catch down there.
We still have so much work to be done. All right. Harshnag's turn. Shit can I even do?
Got big hands.
Yeah. I mean, he can get down to the second level and bail. That's what he's gonna have to do. He can take another 10 points off since he's a giant. Down to 15. All right. Ruby, it is your turn.
I don't have any cool magic tricks. I'm not a water bender. So those tentacles are completely dead.
Yeah, they're all gone. Not visible anymore.
Okay. If I cast Guardian of Nature spell and reach my roots all along the front of the ship to plug in holes, could that be helpful?
Yeah, I'll let you plug mid-deck holes.
All right, let's go for that. I'll cast Guardian of Nature spell, Great Tree variant, and I will grow as many roots as possible to try to rebuild the front of this ship.
What level is that spell?
I don't remember what we put it at. Let me check.
Oh yeah, because it's just a special ability for you.
Yeah.
I'll just look at what its innate level is. Fourth level spell.
Okay.
All right. With a fourth level spell, you're going to be able to put back another 40 points back onto the ship.
Cool.
And with that, you will finally have gotten into the positive. As this puppy is vicariously held together, you had to go positive before the end of Alistair's turn, or you would have taken another 160 points of damage to the vessel.
Jesus.
With your abilities held right now, you will be able to stabilize. I'm freezing. Thank you, my friend.
Tell me about it. That water's cold even for me.
Bring me.
Think,
We need to get some fires going somewhere.
yeah. I almost said, you think Emery's gonna save me this time? I guess Valas won't mind if I burn a couple of planks of his boat, will he?
I wish I had these damn squids up here so I could burn them. We use Harshnag to just totally take out a set of steps. Since we got to use every supply that we have to try to repair this vessel. Make a small fire. Begin to warm our bodies. While the skeletons continue to make way. Ruby still having to hold it in place. Up at the front.
Stuck here. I'm now the hood ornament of this freaking ship.
So hard.
Wallace is still gonna be standing on the deck, trying to use magic to force water out of the ship and back into the ocean.
It was closer than I ever wanted it to be.
All I wanted to do was some fishing.
I'm gonna look over to see if the tuna's still up on the deck. Because I'm very cold, very hungry, and very pissed. Wedged between the rails with a tin.
Yeah!
Stuck in there.
Oh gosh.
Consider that one win for the day.
Get that fish. I'm gonna cook him on this javelin. I'm hungry.
Don't cook part of it too much. Remember, Ruby will need some too.
Come on. Cheekios. I wouldn't disrespect your fish like that. Light sear. That's all it needs.
It's good. You don't need to beat it into submission.
No, you already did that.
Continues to just warm up. You heard what he said, right? This is not good.
know, at Sansari's castle, we faced copies of his brother. I don't want to face our friend. Dead, undead, soul consumed. Only thing that worries me is being in a place where both Malakar and Yansi Ben are. It's a fight I don't know if we can win.
We will have to make a very important decision soon. I cut and carve a piece of that tuna. I'm gonna bring it over to Ruby as the skeletons have begun to patch the area that she was holding up so she can untense from being held in place.
I am so tired right now. And a little seasick, I think. Ugh. I didn't enjoy that.
Cheeky gives you a big hug. No one did. Get something in your system. Eat a little bit, and then rest.
Ugh. Then I'll have something to throw up, I guess. Ugh. I really hate that Malakar guy. She's just gonna sit down at the front and eat her fish, kind of very quietly.
Valas, I will admit, I did not think your skeletons could save the day.
Well, that makes two of us. As he uses the last bit of his magic to just shove more water out of the hole. The last little bit.
Now you can just hear on the bottom. We might not have been able to catch many fish, but I think we have plenty now in the bottom of the hole. It's just flapping down there.
Great, now the whole place is gonna smell like fish.
Well, it still smells better than you, let's be honest.
It is better than us dying in this ocean.
That's true. If we die, then we can't kill Malakar. So let's avoid that.
And I'm not coming back as one of his lackeys.
Didn't he say where was he going though? He said something about getting someone from Yansi Ben, right?
He knows what Nightcock is.
You don't think he's going to get him, do you?
He did everything but tell us that. He said he was going to go deal with the Prince of Air. Order for someone. Who else could he be talking about?
There's no other way he would have known about any of that unless it were true. He's not bullshitting.
He will force our hand to make a decision.
Well, let's just chop off both his hands. That's my preference. And then his head. And then his feet too, for good measure. I don't know. Does he even have feet? I didn't see. I saw a lot of tentacles.
He is something now. A combination, abomination of things.
You know, now that I think about it, Valas, you take a sea god, you put him in the sea. What is he?
A sea god.
Exactly.
What?
You take a sea god, you put him up in the air. Now what is he?
I don't know. You lost
A
me.
fish out of water!
See? The cat gets me.
I got it.
I'm glad somebody does.
It
makes
might be-
sense.
It might be bait. The only time we might be able to catch Malachar and kill him may be when he's away from the sea.
There won't be any krakens in the air.
No. If you're trying to kill Malachar, you don't have to sell me on it. I'm already in.
We'll have to deal with an air god in his element, but a sea god who's not in his.
But what if we get them before he meets or after? Maybe not at the same time. Like strategic timing? That could be a better strategy.
Strategic timing and help. We're going to need a lot more than what we've got here if we're going to take on a god and a half.
I wonder if we could take over his ship. I think I could drive it.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have to get into the air.
Got a cloud for that, don't we, Dante?
We do. We need to finish getting to Waterdeep first to get it.
Yeah.
Time is short. Hopefully we'll find some help in Waterdeep. At least we got a idea of where we're going now. Kind of a 2-for-1, kill your own god sale. How do you feel about that?
It is unbelievably dangerous and trivial to put it in the way in the fashion that you do. But I am 100% in.
At least one of us is. Because I'll tell you right now, Cheekios, I've never been more scared in my life. We're going to rescue our friend.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
Huddled around the fire, you guys look up towards the horizon. And for the first time in a day and a half, you look out and see small specks that begin to slowly get larger and larger as you begin to see a handful of trading vessels headed in your direction. As you know, looking up, that you guys are now very close to Waterdeep. Seeing those ships on the horizon with the wind flowing through your hair and the faintest glimpse of that port on the horizon with a new purpose and direction in tow, we will end there this week as you guys pull into Waterdeep. And prepare to immediately leave again.
And we're off.
Oh, man.
Good creative use, man. Good creative use when
Oh, jeez.
you needed every little piece. I thought you were gonna have to go a second round.
We're hitting with a rock right before we get into combat.
Sorry. I didn't know we were getting into combat.
That's the thing. You never know when you're going to get into a fight. When it happens, you'll
Not
know.
my fault. I don't feel bad about it.
Oh,
Good.
I don't. I have no regret.
no regrets.
None of them. No regrets. Not a single one.
Regrets.
No regrets. Hey, at least we didn't find that whalebone in that squid ink.
Oh, please forget about that option.
Instead, we had a reading competition.
I enjoyed that. I'm mad that we lost, but whatever.
I knew the odds were stacked against us, but you know, you had to full stand. You had to go there.
I
You
was gonna
did.
jump in until someone said it was you were gonna use intelligence, and I was like, oh, I could win that.
You would.
Oh, good stuff, man. Well, we're gonna go ahead and release you, Mud, because you got a stream to go to, my friend.
Yeah, we're gonna jump over on the seas here in a few minutes.
Yeah. So we're just gonna wrap this bad boy up. Thanks for hanging out with us. Check us out next week as we head into Waterdeep, grab provisions, and then take to the air. I guess I gotta give Nighty a call. You know, Wednesday night's a better time slot for him.
Ooh.
I have to give 90 a call. We'll
Like,
see
hey,
how this shakes out. Love it, man. Thank you for everybody joining us tonight. Make sure to be good to one another and continue to wash your damn hands. Love you guys.